So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with...
I'm Simon. Hi.
And I'm Marcel, and we're from SENNA from Germany.
And we're asking some questions today about their new EP, A Moment of Quiet. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
It's been great, honestly. A lot of positive feedback. A lot of people heard the EP. Like the songs, especially also like the older songs. So two of the songs we released over a year ago, but they still like it, even though they're older songs. So yeah, just overall very, very happy with everything.
Hell yeah. The EP was sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Of course. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Yeah, kind of. It started out as like an inside joke, but we decided to just go with it. So we had one title, which is the closer of the EP. It's called Morocco Mint, which was a tea I was drinking at Manuel, our producer in the studio. Yeah, so we kind of had that working title. We found it kind of funny. We came up with some more tea related titles, and then we just decided to go with it, to rock with it. And the EP title definitely picks up on that whole theme, where it's just, just relax. You have a moment of quiet for yourself. And it was also in a time where everything was in lockdown. So everything was actually really quiet, literally. So that's when we wrote the EP. So yeah, for us, it was a moment of quiet. We could just focus on writing the songs. And then, now we have the EP.
Perfect.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for this EP?
Oh, yeah, sure. So usually we start with some demos that we just write at home. Very early on, we already go into the studio and write it together with our producer Manuel. Which I think is very, very important for us in the writing process, because he's already honestly just filtering out a lot of like shitty ideas right away.
Yeah.
So actually we don't have to throw a lot of demos in the trash, because we have this process of just have we have very, very high quality control, because we're at Manuel's place very early on. So that's why we can just write songs right away. We have him by our side. He's making sure that the soundtrack songs come out right. And maybe Simon can also talk a bit about the vocal writing process.
Yeah, actually, we try to do it a different way. Like I've done it before with other bands, just throwing some vocals on it, and we tried out a bit more like pop music styles, different styles from jazz styles and harsh vocals, everything coming together, and we tried out a lot of stuff and came up with this idea to make it not just one genre, to just play metalcore or so. And kind of new sound for me, kind of new vocal styles I tried out, and I'm pretty happy with. I never sang that low vocals, and just went out straight hardcore style. Now, I'm kind of happy with how it came out to me, and for everybody else. Like, we could have made a metalcore version of everything that would have fit my vocals pretty good, but it came out pretty cool to do some pop styles. Yeah.
So a majority of your writing is like in the studio with your producer by your side?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's writing with us. So for Morocco Mint specifically, like he wrote the intro chords and the kind of like just the general vibe. So I would say we co-write everything with him, and it's honestly like it's a huge privilege because everything just sounds awesome right away. And it's not usually your bedroom shitty demos that sound have no punch, have no bass. It's great. I love it.
I come up with like iPhone recorded stuff. The ideas You can't listen to that. But the ideas are good. But
Yeah.
if you listen to it, you just would say, "Oh my God, what is it?
Yeah, you'd be like, I can't actually tell what's
Bedroom
going
talk.
on.
I don't know."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I want you two to tell us your favorite lyric or moment off this EP and the meaning behind it.
Oh,
That's a good question.
that's a good question. Never thought about that because like I have a favorite song. It's always been Rosehead because those lyrics are deeply embedded with my job and with my daily life. So it's just overall this song that fits my mood every day when I go to work. Like I work as a nurse, I work as an intensive care unit, and
Oh.
it's about the process of following somebody's going to die, but seeing the positive sides, yeah, to support someone you love, and those lyrics, this song means the most to me on this EP. Yeah.
All right.
That's a great pick.
For me, I think it's from Jade. The lyric is "Striving endlessly." It's the one where Simon like screams really, I don't know, almost desperately. But in a positive. I don't know if it's possible to scream desperately in a positive way, but it's like very emotional. It's like the climax of the song. We have this huge drum fill afterwards. Yeah, a very very emotional song as well. So that's my pick.
All right. So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this EP?
That's a good question because when we started out writing the EP, it was just very removed from we weren't a band when we started to write the first songs of the EP, and we didn't really have a concrete idea of even creating an EP. It was just, yeah, let's write a bunch of songs and see where it goes. And I think so for us, we can definitely see it in the process, and I think you can also hear that the songs sound very differently. And I guess that's coming from the fact that we just wrote without thinking about anything and just being creative. So I remember very distinctly when we, I don't know, like wrote the first or second song together with Manuel, like the way he approached this was kind of like, I want to try stuff out, but most of the bands that work with me don't let me do it because they have a certain sound in mind. And we were like, yeah, sure. I don't care. Like, I don't know if it will work. Let's just try it out. And I feel like this is why also Manuel is so important for the process, because he's just crazy fast from idea to actually having a listenable product. He's super fast. Like, it takes him 5 minutes to actually realize a potential idea in the studio to a point where you really get it, and it's like, okay, crazy. Like, because he comes up with the most random shit all the time. And yeah, let's try this out. It's like, I don't know, like, but just do it. And then after 5 minutes, so that's what I meant. And everyone goes like, oh, Jesus, like, never heard that one before. And so that's how it kind of started. And I mean, after like 2 sessions, we all trusted him enough with his ideas to just let him do his thing, and sort of hopped on the bandwagon where we are also just way more experimental with our approach, where we have these crazy ideas and we can usually explain them to him and he gets them for some reason even, and then again after 5 minutes, yeah, this works out, and then we have this finished product. But at the same time, it's not, I mean, it's very it's still very approachable, because that's also important to us, to not just have the weirdest experimental music out there, but just there's weird experimental stuff, and our mission is to fit that in a like nice song that's fun to listen to. So on that part, I think he kind of inspired us to just have the weirdest out there ideas and kind of make it work. But also, if sometimes, or like probably most of the time, stuff doesn't work out, and we're not afraid to just let it go. So
Yeah.
so it's very like removed from any egos or anything. So it's just very creative, very free. A lot of fun for everyone involved.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
It sounds like your producer, he likes to work very quick. I would assume like you guys are all very fast workers as well. To at least work with him, like you gotta have some speed in you, it sounds
We're
like.
musicians after all. So.
The creative part is like beginning before we record stuff, but actually we have just such a good time at the studio. Like we're doing such great music with him and with the band, so that we take our time, we take a cup of tea, and we just let it flow. Like actually we take, yeah, we're pretty fast, but I think we're slow. Like we could pace even up with the vocals. I take a lot of time because I think, yeah, he won't be cool with those vocals, and yeah, we can try something else. And we try a lot. Like, oh man, we've done, for one part, I remember we've done that metalcore part, then we've done that harsh vocal, and soft. Like we try out a lot of stuff. If it works, and the next session we think about it. I've listened to those songs when they're out in the sessions, and when they're bounced out, listen to them a lot, and then afterwards we can decide: is it good? Does it fit in that song? Does it fit with us? So it's a big process. Like we could do faster, but we're pretty happy that it was never designed to be a fast band. Like the songs were always made to fit with us. So we're not happy when the song just comes out after one day or one session.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it takes
like,
quite some time.
If we have an idea, like sometimes we're super fast with it, and it just works out to be cool after a week of time in between and listening back to it. But I remember, like for one of the newer songs that we're writing at the moment, I think we already are at the first verse, because every time after like some weeks, someone has a problem with it, and it just doesn't feel quite right. So in that sense, we, like Simon said, we take our time, but just having ideas and going from idea to like somewhat of an almost finished song, that can happen pretty quick, which is why we can try out so much stuff, which is just, I don't know, like for us it's really ideal. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. I'm very happy to hear that. So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, talk with headphones on? Should they blast at a party? What do you guys personally recommend?
Well,
So I would say best way is if you're here together with me, because I'm a hype man for our music. I was
You gotta be, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, the next part is awesome. Just listen.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Wait for it. No, honestly, however you like it.
I would say
like
alone.
Yeah, maybe alone. So there's a lot of
Because
like
there's so much happening. Like you have to listen to those songs a few times. What for me, I'm not a guitar player, I'm not a bass player, I'm just singing. And when I listen to those songs, yeah, I play a little bit of guitar. When I listen to those songs, it's like every time I hear them, there's something new. There's so much in between. Like if you listen to a song on our upcoming album, that's not gonna happen this year, but perhaps you can hear some apes. Yeah, you can hear Ads-Vodito, I already say, Star Wars and stuff, and it's small details, but you can listen to it after. I didn't find out about it after 4 or 5 times. So I think, yeah, listen to it by your own. Just listen quietly. There's so much happening, I think.
So I said, like, it's a lot of fun to just listen to it with friends, listen it in a party at a car, like that's fun. But Simon definitely has a point where it's like it's actually worth giving it like a good focused listen for a lot of details. Like, yeah, but that's a definitive listening guide to SENNA is with friends and then alone. I would say.
All right.
Sure. Wait, so you guys are like the type of band that like hides stuff in your music?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? What would you say is like the craziest thing you've like sampled?
That
Yeah.
guy. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, is that R2D2?
that's
Yeah.
R2D2.
That's so
I would-
sick.
Yeah, we sampled this, but not in the EP, so you gotta be patient.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, for us, like we would like. No, let's not talk about like too much about the not released music.
Yeah,
but
let's not
there's
spoil
crazy
it all.
stuff in it.
Sorry.
No, I'm just thinking like in the first EP, there's like I guess like with the newer songs that are not released, we have like definitely some like fun stuff that you if you really actually realize it, it's funny. With the first EP, we don't have a lot of that, but I think we have just a lot of like creative sounds kind of hidden. Where, like for instance, I know it's like we're very like musically nerdy, but I know with Jade we have like this huge delay on the snare that goes through all the main riffs, where it's and you don't even realize it's a snare delay, because it's kind of like the equalizer is in a way where it's like resonating with everything else, and it just has this weird like bouncing. So it's just a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, no funny samples, unfortunately.
All right. Okay.
That's all good.
They will be there for sure.
All right, wait for him. Wait for him.
Wait for it. Yeah.
So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. Both of you have to do it.
Didn't know. Oh no, didn't know what Swancore is. I don't know.
All right.
Sure.
Tough one. Fun. Sad sometimes. That's 3 words already. That's I don't know.
Fun, sad sometimes. There you go.
Perfect.
Shitty answer, man. I'm not happy with that. That would not make the cut for us.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, we have to do this like in a foreign language. You have to say count on the words, yeah. And then is it 3 words yet? Oh damn it, it's only 2.
Oh, good. You guys did great. It's fine. It's fine. So, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners?
So, yeah, so one of it is definitely just fun, like musically. For instance, like I would say the lyrics are on a more serious side, but the music definitely is not taking itself super seriously all the time. So like this is I think this is also where we are coming from when writing this stuff. It's insanely fun to us and very lightweight. So that's definitely one feeling. But I think the lyrics definitely have their time and place where it's where you can really like think about it and just, I don't know, like see where it goes with your feelings. Yeah. Anything to add?
But I think they still get those lyrics. Still got some positive message. So it's not about it's serious themes, but I think if you listen to it, you won't always hear those serious themes. It's about the music more, all in common, all together. Like describe it as uplifting. Is it a word?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
That's a word.
So what is your favorite memory that you guys made while creating the EP?
I have one definitely. We were already finished with, I think, 3 or 4 instrumentals, and I wasn't even in the studio. I was at work when this happened, but so Simon and I think Tobias and maybe even Fabi were in the studio recording vocals, and it was like one of the early vocal sessions, and I don't know, it was like, I don't know, like 2 p.m. or something, and our group chat, like they sent the first vocal demo to Jade in the group chat, and I remember like I don't know, like I didn't think much of it. I just started listening to it, and I was at work, so I was like in a completely different world, and I was like, holy shit, oh my god, like it's because I don't know, like I didn't know what to expect. We didn't, like Simon said, we had like maximum shitty iPhone demos of focus. We had nothing, and then we had and the vocal lines were all already the way there are now. Like we re-recorded them, we wrote some lyrics and stuff, but like the core of it was there already, and it was just like, I don't know, like going from not being a band to that. And I wasn't even there, like just knowing I have everyone's just doing their job, and this is what comes out. This was really great for me, and I was not even there. It's definitely like one of the like earliest and best memories I have.
Hell yeah.
That's a great memory.
Yeah, for me, I think it's more kind of we just sat together and like I described to the others how Marcel and I decided to go for a band. Like we were chatting over Instagram, and I saw his guitar play, and I told him like we rewrote. I don't know how you say. I told him what he wrote to me and what I wrote to him, and it kind of was cringe a bit because it was kind of, I don't know, was like dating or something. It was like, hey, your vocals so great, yeah, your guitar playing so great.
Yeah.
Perhaps you want to go meet and make some songs together.
Want to go
like,
kiss?
Yeah, exactly. Like I wrote. So I don't know. I just loved his music, and I wanted to approach him like in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And when you rewrote, when you listen to these snippets and stuff, we sent each other. It sounds crazy, and I remember reading it to Tobias and the other guys, and we were drinking a beer and having some fun. And yeah, that's my favorite memory. Like I didn't even remember writing such good stuff. Could make a song about it, actually. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. So for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
I'm really into fruit at the moment, because I guess it's healthy. I don't know. I've been eating like shit for the past month, kind of. So I'm trying to get back on track, and an apple a day.
Keeps doctor away, man.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'd go for fruit. Bananas for me personally.
Okay.
All right.
Apples.
Okay. I take Jägermeister, Jägerbomb for like I get kind of nervous before shows, so just one little shot and a pack of cigarettes. No, I'm not that kind of a guy.
I would say realistically it would be an energy drink for you.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
All right.
honest answer.
So on the topic of food, if the band was dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Shish kebab. Oh no. Oh, it's not. What is it we were eating? It's the vegan, the vegan version.
Where?
When we were rehearsing.
Oh yeah. It's called. Oh, I'm pissing off so many Turkish people, I believe now. It's called çiğ köfte.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what köfte means in English. Maybe it's like
yeah, but it's kind of kebab style. But the vegan
usually
version,
it's kebab is like beef or some type of meat, and çiğ köfte is with red lentils.
Okay.
Which is like, and you eat it cold, and you just have like this huge wrap, and so you just rip a piece off, and then you put a çiğ köfte in, and then some like parsley and all of that good shit, and then great fingers.
Squeeze a lemon over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because SENNA is like an Arabic name, and kind of fits, I guess. And we were eating it in a rehearsal, and it was perfect.
I feel like it's a huge thing in Germany at the moment as well. It's like the like I don't know, like Arabic food, Middle Eastern food. Yeah,
For sure.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. So for these last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Great. So we're actually going to go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Holy shit.
Big question.
That
Oh
got
man,
weird.
always pizza.
Mm.
Pizza and white wine. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of white wine. I live in like an area where wine is really big. So yeah, pizza and white wine.
All right.
Totally fine.
Sounds good.
I would probably also go with pizza. Actually,
Oh man.
pizza, and I'm not a big wine drinker. I don't know. I would go for like I'm really into the fruity cocktails. So
Ooh.
yeah, I don't know.
Sweet.
Like they have to be either pink or like very like baby bluish. That
Mhm.
stuff.
All right.
That's good.
Oh,
Based.
Italians hate me too.
Yeah, you like your drinks like you like your guitars, yeah.
Yeah, sweet and white.
So if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
Cyberpunk 2077, but with all the bugs fixed.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. That's a
Might
great pick.
didn't they fix most of them, but it still might take a couple years.
Yeah, well, I played it and I was kind of sad. Well, it was better than the first version, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was sad all over.
I think I'd go with Mario Party because they're just having a great time all the time. Just
Oh,
playing some fun little games.
It's literally in the title, man. It's party. It's a party all the
Yeah.
time. Party for a week, man.
like Cyberpunk's like really rough, man.
And
Yeah.
like, you might like glitch into
you
a
can
wall in
have
the
your
middle
fun
of
and
it too.
just like, oh, there's a shooting. I go away. That's a.
It's easy as that. So I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person we've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Oh, shit.
Blue.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like Blue Mellow. Good song in RP.
Ooh. Good plug.
I don't know.
How do you not know?
So I honestly, I started this 2 years ago. I just donated all of my clothing, like almost all of it, and I just bought like very Steve Jobs, like I just bought 20 black t-shirts. I'm wearing all the time, and I kind of fucking feel bad about having to say black. I like, no joke, I wore because I had to lend myself a t-shirt from Leon, our drummer, and it was like bright blue, and everyone's
Every time we go for a music video, we have to give him some clothes because he's going with, man, I got some black shirts and a black jacket. What do you think about it?
He's like, this is my nice black shirt.
Yeah,
I honestly
he
have
got that nice black shirt on right now, man.
Oh my god,
Of
for
course I
us?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not dressed up.
but it's a nice one, you know. Like I have one. I feel so fucking embarrassed right now, but no, honestly, it improved my life quality. Like I have like one which is a bit like a bit tighter fit and one oversized fit, so there's some variety.
I was gonna yeah. Great, man.
Listen,
I
I
don't
get
know.
it. My entire wardrobe is band shirts, and they all just happen to be black. So I get it. I just,
He does not have band shirts.
it's all just pure black,
It's-
like
it-
undershirt.
I mean, yeah, I have I
Dude.
kind of, if I say everything like anything else other than black, it wouldn't be authentic, honestly. So I have to.
Actually,
don't feel
I
like-
think it's pink. Like you've been with those Indians, you've been going for pink, and it's like poppy colors. You were just say poppy colors. That's
yeah,
like-
that maybe that's also like pastel. That kind of. No, I still go with black. I gotta say too.
I appreciate you telling us the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I can't, like, I've been wearing black shirts for 2 years. I can't be like, oh yeah, I really love red.
Yeah,
Like
pink and red,
Oh.
my favorite colors.
I don't-
You'll have to go donate all your black shirts and just get solely red shirts after this.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, I have to, like, my hands are tied.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's valid.
So as Glory said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Honestly, just our EP, our Instagram has also some very nice content, especially if you play guitar. We try to do also some bass and drum content for you. I mean, singing isn't really a thing yet. Maybe we do that as well. I don't know. But yeah, there's some nice content, especially if you're a musician or if you're just into us. There's a lot of behind the scenes footage. Also, we have a YouTube channel which has also at the moment a lot of guitar content. You can kind of see the pattern there. Yeah.
All right.
Just go listen for the music. Like, I'm totally fine with everybody. Just go listen for the music and shout out to us how they feel about it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Senna, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.